Let us continue playing the Darkest Dungeon, where we are hoping to recover some cash. So in go the Attempts in the Dark to a short veteran mission. And I can afford nothing. We have 2 dog biscuits and a shovel. So this is going to be entertaining. With no cash to fix anything, I'm kind of hoping...
To prosecute our war against the swine, we must first scout their squalid homes.
90% of the room, so I'm going to go and go up to there. Yeah, up, back, and round. It's a rough plan here, and yeah. It'd be nice to have a mission we can actually do. Nothing must be left untouched. Okay, so you've now gained Bloodthirsty as well. I'm not expecting a lot from this, I'll be honest.
If only
some
treasure
heirlooms
could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
But I'm going to just get through this, get scout report. Yeah, get through this, find as many things as possible. Dodge a trap, which I didn't know about and should really have dealt with. We're going to ignore that because it's not likely to get us a lot of loot. I could go and backtrack up there, actually, depending on how things go. But our glorious temps doing the thing. And there's some books. No scout reports. Do I want to go there? Might as well, actually. Encountered some enemies and are surprised. But a lot of this party will work in whatever order it happens to be in, so... Flashing daggers. Hound Harry. Stun you at the back. And we got various people now at the critical point. And disease is a nice add-on. Hooker it hurts. She's dodged. And another. 6. Okay, duelist advance then. Let's go and get some people killed. Riposte up. I can get a reasonable quick turn from you. Another Hound Harry, which is dodged. Stun you. You haven't had a turn yet, so... Flashing daggers.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
And j'accuse. 2 stun. Okay, so a couple of these will die from that sort of thing, so let's go duelist advance, get you, 22 crit. You're outmatched. Of everybody kind of dead, let's make them actually dead.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
And take all the loot we can, because we desperately need some loot.
And now, the darkness holds dominion. Black as death.
Okay. So that worked out okay for us. We got some encounters, we got some sapphires, got some gemstones, which may even be enough to fix some of the stress issues we're going to have from this one. Alright, going to ignore the books. Nothing must be left untouched. Positive effect. And fast healing's not a bad one to have, so that's alright. Be interesting when these temps get to level 5, actually. 100% or 100%. 100%. I know you got a stress giving item, so we need to be wary of that. Yeah. Just thinking about that, but yes, that is the right way around to do this. Loot the packs. Gained another 1,000 gold there. Summer trap for some stress relief, and moving on. No additional scout report, and 2 more rooms to go. Spirits command me to do this. Loot!
Wealth beyond measure.
Honestly, we're doing okay for loot.
Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy.
That though is going to hurt. In we go. Treasure room. No surprise. Good. Flashbang you at the back. Next up, I think we will go Hound Harry. Let's get some bleed damage done. Flashing daggers. The bleed damage and bleed resist. And there go the drums. Do I want a point blank shot? Yeah. Point blank shot. Trot retreat. Which is usefully dodged as well. Crit 15 on you, and you might be bleeding to death from that. In fact, I think you are.
Press disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
3 and additional bleed means I've only got this last one to worry about. There's 8.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Duelist advance to put you in position. Well, I have no healing, so I have to hope. Bleed. It's all good. And open vein for small bleed damage. 9 in turn. He is effectively finished.
Prodigious size alone.
Did I pick up a key from that? I don't think I did.
Blade.
Have a go anyway.
Finding the stuff is only the first test.
We know that room's empty, so I'm gonna go this way. Trap.
Ancient traps lie in wait.
Pack has already been looted.
Thirsting for blood.
So much blood. And that will do for attempts in the dark operation. Didn't even suffer that much stress for it.
The twisting tunnels seem a little less impossible.
Okay, so that gives me enough funds to go and try the Darkest Dungeon again. And now we have a level 5 attempts in the dark operation. Are they still attempts at this stage? I don't know. Really don't know.
Windows and doors will be bolted.
Oh, the
Tonight,
miserable dark.
Something haunts the dark.
So all stress relief activities are less effective. Good to know. Especially as one of our people needs it. Okay, so that's some stress relief there. You're all at level 5 temps. I did pick up a level 40 party. Oh, I messed that up. Oh, god darn it. I didn't mean to do that. Well, I suppose we've got another bounty hunter available. I think a highwayman would be a better option than you, though. What I really need is a jester. But I'm sort of considering things. If I find a jester in that group, I'm probably going to take it on. Anyway. Now we've got to consider doing the Darkest Dungeon again. It's going to be a short video. Next time, we probably are going to attempt the Darkest Dungeon. Again. I need more busts. I could convert some to get that far. And some deeds. not going to get enough of them. I need, what, 23? Close, but... Actually, I would only need 7. Okay, no, I can do this. That's enough, and therefore this is now upgraded.
Gilded icons and dogmatic rituals.
Which means the only place that isn't upgraded at this stage is the survivalist camp, which means I only now need these, and I can get those in due course. Okay. So all that confirmed and ready. But what can I do here? Honestly, there might be a way to go with this, you know. Double death blow resistance on a heavy hitter like Holland. Certainly might be worth a go. At the very least, this would allow me to go and grab some more loot. Does, though, mean I've got to do this way round, because unfortunately I messed this up, but still. So a double Vestal party. Antiquarian for 25% hit points. I don't think that's necessarily a way to go here. I'm going to probably stick with Tough Ring and maybe another Sun Ring. Nah, probably not. We'll go with that. Speed and range damage, and we'll go for, as well, the accuracy and speed boost. So yeah, very, very quick. Lots of stress reduction, lots of damage boost, and accuracy boost. Meanwhile, you are the backup Vestal, so you have this, and we will give you the debuff thing if we can. I do have a plus 10 distress. I could go this way around instead, go for the protection accuracy boost. Ancestral ring plus that. No, that could work. Then you get the profane one. See, you actually do have the attack skills, so this works reasonably well. And then to counteract that, do you have anything that improves stun chance? Not looking like it, so let's instead have the hit points. And bleed resist, because why not? And finally over to you. Where are we going with this one? We're going to the ruins, aren't we? So because of that, that's a good thing to have, and move resistance is probably an okay thing as well, plus heals. You are a main damage dealer at this point, so move resist, heal boost. I mean, that's not a bad way to go about this. That being said, I could really have done with fixing some of these nega traits. A couple of ruins bonuses, though. So, that's where we're going to go. We're going to do this video? Yeah, well, we'll do it this video. Right. I'm going to go overboard. I have 2 healers, so... And the main purpose of this mission is money. So we're going to go with that. Embark. So we do have Blight. We have double Vestal here.
The fiends must be driven back.
100% rune battle, so I'm going to have to do 3 paths effectively. Good news is this gives me a nice little setup here. I can do path 1, path 2, and then path 3. So this is path 1. And we're off to a good start. And in. Stashed heirlooms, which gives me an antique.
Measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Also got to slightly worry about certain nega traits that some people may have. Nothing thus far. On to 3. Okay, here we go. Bone Noble, 2 Cultist Gladiators. Stab at the back of 6. Okay, so much for the bleed out. We'll go for the stun here, which didn't work. Then we will go with the illumination to finish you off.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Okay, rending for old gods. You're nothing like the new god variant. And dodged. Yeah, you get stabbed for damage at this point. And bleed. We'll probably mitigate that with just normal healing. Okay, I may need to do some adjustment, but that'll do for now. There's 9, and the damage debuff. Hit 11 there. Now let's take you out. Critical hit. Stab for 8, stab for more than 8, we hope.
Their formation is broken. Maintain
and some antique things. We definitely do not need that. Long strikes, but we're okay with that. Okay, just got the torch up in time. Marksman. Actually, what ranged attacks do I have with you? And that might be a silly thing to have put on you now. Retrospect. Iron Swan.
Destroyed.
And I might as well go Hand of Light here, because why not? Party heal and the crit on the right person. More stabbage.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Judgment for yet more kills. And that leaves you... Wicked Hack. 8. It's not a heavy damage outputting party here, but it's very good at surviving. You swap round positions again, that would be quite convenient. No, but you get stunned anyway. Alright, if we're fortunate, this will do enough. 1 on Blight, yep. 10.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own. Dazed, reeling, about to break.
I don't know who you're looking at, but I don't think that's this party at this point. There's some Blight. Hack 18 dead.
Destroy them all.
And we'll take a major antique out of that. Yeah, major antique for 1,100 gold is fine. And I'll take the Hound Whistle over the... No, actually we won't. We'll take the gold over that, because obviously the gold will stack better. Okay. Got done things. Also, I'm really using the wrong people for this. Grubs. And we're taking some diseases, but we should be able to pay for this at the end of the day, so it's not the end of the world. You two really need to swap positions, I think. And since you can't illuminate for a kill unless you crit, which you did anyway. That will have to do. Now, how many diseases do you want to pick up today?
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
We'll do a party heal just because. I should probably swap their positions around when I get a chance. I was like, why is this one giving me the trouble? Ace Bash 11.
Executed with impunity.
It's deceptive, but it does do a lot of damage.
Back to the pit.
And I'm a minor antique.
Foolish horrors.
So what is in
Brought
here?
low and driven into the mud.
Encounter.
Eradicated.
Okay, Black Plague apparently agrees with you. Ace Bash for 8.
Press
Hack 14. That was very nicely done.
Quarter.
And we'll go for a stun on you, because you haven't made a move yet. Didn't work. Roll for 7. You're still doing okay on hit points, though. Let's put some blights on you. So protection score. Over the top does not do enough. So I'm guessing here... No, illumination's fine. Remove any dodge you got left. Judgment.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Exactly what we could have done with there. Okay, keep stacking that blight. Ultimately not going to make that much difference, but let's go for a party heal now as well. Crit 10. And a blight and smash. Another ruby as well.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Ooh. Okay, well that has made this journey definitely worth it. We found that. Okay. Oh, hold on. Okay, great treasures.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
I know I need crests, but I'm not going to take them at this point. I'm also going to not take bandages, and I'm not going to take these. The rest seems worth it, so I'm going to go with that. This is the money to recover the position right now. And once we get to the top, I might just camp. Yeah, we'll do our first camp then. Head down that second passage. See how things go. But yeah, 7,500 already gained, plus all the antique money, plus all of the extra cash we can carry. This is going okay. One more, and then we'll dodge a trap. Encounter these, though. Okay. Never stab. 6. Iron Swan for 16. I think we're going to illuminate you as well. Ah, darn it. I thought that would do a little more damage than it did. still judge you, though. Okay, so one quarrel. And one dodge bump in the night.
Annihilated.
I'd say this is going quite well. Dazzling light. 4 stun, get some torchlight back. Not that that's too important right now, it has to be said. Illumination is the only thing I can hit you with. Similarly that. Similarly that. Okay, some more food.
As victories mount, so too
Minor
will
NT.
resistance.
Okay. Over to you. Okay, the Sapphire's worth taking. If only because they stack quite well. I think I might risk doing this on 8 torches. I've got enough lights and whatever else to make this work, so...
May we find victory.
That I think we'll do. Into this one, and we are camping at the end of this, even if there's an encounter here, which there isn't. Okay, camp 1.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
So I can produce a random trinket, which is always a fun one. I think what we're going to do this time, though, is go for Sanctuary. Yeah, we'll go for a chance here. Because I believe they can do that to each other. And you know what? Might as well do that. That leaves 2 points available, so I can grab a trinket. Okay, a leopard mask, which is a lot of money.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
And we get our scout report.
We require only the strength to follow it.
Okay, well, we have to do this one anyway, so let's get going. Sack is empty. I don't have any holy water left, but let's have a go anyway. Became infected. I don't have a way of fixing that. They are surprised, though. Stabity death. 10. Dodge the illumination. Still gets a light effect, though. And we'll have a... Stun off the back row. Alright, we'll stun you then. Somebody could do some healing. Tempting goblet. Another stab for 7. Iron Swarm for death.
Obliterated.
Yeah, I will do some healing because I might as well keep people patched up while possible. And mace. The combat vestal definitely has some things going for it, I'll be honest. Something I've probably commented on before. 33 crit though from the level 4 Hellion.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's
Do I want any crests though? I don't think I do. I'm okay. In we go. And here we have another encounter. Right. So usual plan here, weaken him with Hand of Light as much as possible. And apply the death to other things. Stab for 9. Dodge the crushing blow, good. Iron Swan.
Impressive.
Hand of Light definitely here. So debuff the crit and accuracy, judgment you to death, and now it's just a case of killing this guy. Two and some blight. Followed by second Hand of Light, which he dodges. Ground pound for nothing. I'm going to do a party heal just because I want to keep myself topped up. 22 crit. Alright, pretty much anything we do now will be enough. Stab. Hand of Light. And the kill.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
That went rather well, and we picked up an extra
This
sapphire.
expedition at least promises success.
I might as well keep the food because I might need that in a little bit. I haven't had a hunger check so far.
A fortune
Alright,
waiting
fine.
to be spent.
Go and do that. Moving down. Okay, still potential rune battles down here I have to worry about. Gonna ignore the books. Antiquarian, able to disarm that, and torch. Okay, gargoyles and cultist gladiators, and they're surprised. Iron Swan at the back is not quite lethal. That won't be lethal either, so let's go for Vapors on the gargoyle. Illumination at the back, 5. Not quite enough. Judge, which I think might have just done enough. Yeah, 3 and 3. So that's one of them out. Still got Torchlight up, of course, so one down, and rent the old gods.
Unforgiving.
3 and bleed resist. Yeah, all the accuracy boosts. 2 and 1. Definitely deal with you first. You're just so much easier for us to deal with. Even if we are going to take a little bleed damage eventually. Hand of Light. 2 and debuff. We'll go Dazzling Light on you, which is 2 dazzling. Hack for 6, and I think anybody else can pretty much finish this off. There we go. More antique things. Kind of wish I had kept these now.
So clearly in view.
Moving on.
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Salvaging the unburnt torch for antique thing. You know what? Have another go. Tell you what, my antiquarian is getting good at trap disarming. Or just getting lucky. Right, is there a room encounter here? Yes. Meant to torch before I did this, but we got the surprise anyway. Right, we'll kill you first, even though the other guy is more of a pain. Dazzling Light is resisted, so Mace Bash. Skull Toss. 5 and 15 stress. And stun, of course. Mate, you're probably the one we care. We don't necessarily need you around to attack, so we do want these to hit. Is that got lower base accuracy than the strike? Check that later.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
go, I'll have another go. Still resisting the stuns. Hand of Light. Not resisting the debuffs though. Actually not when they happen twice in succession. I'll be honest, the only reason I'm keeping with the stun attacks is because I want that light back up, but I don't suppose it matters an awful lot. Attack 100. Yeah, they're the same base accuracy. Have a stab. 3 damage. I think we can last 3 damage.
A victory.
But you cannot.
Perhaps the turning point.
Okay, moving on. We'll have you have a look at this. Sentimental gifts and antique things.
For a task well performed.
I'm still reluctant to take any more for the moment. Torch in, and we don't have too much more to go after this. But we could do with some healing. I'm just noticing. So that might be my focus in a little bit here. Iron Swan kills you. I know you mostly do bleed, but it does lower your accuracy as well, so. Here's 5. Party heal up. 6 and 7. Helpful double resist. Okay, 8 stab. And we dodged the Eldritch Pull as well. Exact damage to kill you. And I think I am going to go Illumination for the attempted kill. It works. Okay. So overall, I can't complain at how this has worked out. We're good on hit points. Good on overall damage. His accuracy is lowered. Still only doing 2. And another party heal. Yeah, I'm really thinking I should have kept one of those when I was doing that Darkest Dungeon run. It would have been more helpful, I think.
Remind yourself
I don't need any
that
busts anymore.
overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
What I do want to see is what's in here. Hidden treasures.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles.
And yeah, we're definitely taking money over that.
Paid for in blood.
Okay, back up we go. And then we just got that one last leg. Okay, I'm going to have to save that, though, for as long as I can, because we're going to run out of food. Or I may just have to go with the lower food reward. We're not really critical on stress, so it's definitely doable. There's only 4 more rooms after this, and that's assuming there's an encounter at the back one. There might not be. Okay, one long backtrack later. We camp.
Circle in the dark.
Yeah, I'm only going to go 4. We don't need to worry about that. Scrounge up a trinket. We get a rare one. Okay, after that, we need to prevent nighttime ambush. can get the double chant thing here. We'll do the pray. That'll do some stress lowering. That'll more benefit the others than her, but you know. And leaves me with 2 points, which I can go for stress relief to one companion, or I can go for one supply item. Oh, I didn't realize I could do that multiple times. I was not aware I could do that multiple times. Okay, well, rest up. I should have gone for more trinkets.
Purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Anyway, more loot to start with. More gold and more stuff. We have 14 antique things there, I noticed. And an extra shovel. And some spiders. Stab spider for 5. Okay. One grub.
Falls.
A second grub. And a mace bash is not quite enough to finish that off. And you picked up, I think, what is now your 3rd disease? Yeah, you got 3 diseases going on right now. Mace bash. Why don't you got slow on the draw or something? Because you always seem to have a turn, 2 turns in a row the way it works out.
Precipitates a dizzying fall.
Oh well. Okay, there is at least one more room encounter. Is it here? Well, there is one here. Trolling. Has increased your stress. More grubs. Not a surprise this time though, so they will get their attacks in. Judge the grub. And mace bash. Okay, I don't have the ability to go and fix this, which would be a shame. That would heal a nega trait. But moving on then. Treasure room. So another one of these encounters. We've done one of these before, recently. Iron Swan then. And you're dead before you get a chance to do anything. Hand of Light on you. For 6. And I think we're going to try and judge you as well. Missed. Even with the accuracy boost, we missed. Okay. And how much damage can we do to you? Hopefully enough. Ground pound. No stuns whatsoever, which I'm surprised at. Judgment. Stabity death, followed by an attempt at a crushing blow. Dodged. Keep the Hand of Lighting up because I might as well do as much negative damage as I can. Stab 10.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit.
Now, is that the last encounter?
Unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Very nearly do something silly.
Packs laden with loot
Grab an extra
are
antique.
often low on supplies.
I'm tempted to. I've only got 2 more rooms to go. And now we know. So we won't need the shovels. And we probably won't need the torches if we're fully lit up. So, there we go. Sentimental gifts.
Finding the stuff is
Another
only
ruby.
the first test. Now it must be
We're going
carried
to be rich
home.
after this one, which we need to be because we need to spend a lot of money on recovery stuffs. Another rare antique and some holy water, which I will use on you for no reason. As it turns out, there is no reason because I haven't really got any status effects on them. Actually, they might have some combat debuffs.
Precision and power.
Crit 22, just leaving these two then. Mace Bash. 8. And I'll judge you as well, just to be neat and get you finished off. Crit 12. I think I will go for some healing now. Just because there's only one more encounter left doesn't mean I can be complacent. And slash. Okay, we now know antiques stack in 20s. So, I shouldn't need any more keys, and I'm almost certainly not going to need any more food. One more to go then. Final encounter. And then we're returning to the hamlet very, very, very rich. Which I think we did need. Alright, 10 on you. We'll illuminate just because we like having the bonuses. Again, I should have done that. I forgot I had that swan left. But it doesn't matter. This isn't really a fight. This isn't an encounter that's going to threaten us, really. I mean, the worst thing about this whole thing is there's 63 stress.
Pummeling.
Which, you know, is not a massive issue. And in fact, it's proved to be a non-issue. Another rare antique. We're missing 75 gold. I don't think there's anything I can do to get more than that. I could get rid of 2 portraits, actually. Return to the hamlet. Rich.
More bones return to rest.
11,000 gold
Devils
already
remember
for
to
the
their
thing
abyss.
here. I think that should go some way towards recovery. Meanwhile, how many more? Nervous. Definitely don't want that. Everybody's level 5, and in fact, they're close to being level 6.
Curiosity, interest, and obsession. Mile markers on
So
my
everybody
road
can
to
now, except the
damnation.
exception of this party, which I might still try and build up once I get a jester. Now, I don't know how I'm going to adjust it at that point, but that is almost certainly what's going to happen. Did I upgrade the name of wagon? I'm sure I did. I did. See, that's not actually all that good. The virtue chance almost certainly seems to be at this stage. Audacity ring, though, tenacity ring rather, might be useful. I'm thinking a few things here. But anyway, we have 44,000 gold, and that will be enough to go and do some recovery stuff, which I desperately, desperately need to do now. So, let's go and get you treated for every disease under the sun. Let's get Anacone cured for that, and remembering I can actually lock in traits at the same time. Get you healed for that and lock in Beast Hater as well while I'm at it. See, it's a small thing, but was really potentially very helpful. Yeah, that's not a bad one to get rid of. There's going to be mankind for us to deal with when there, so... Okay. So all that having been done... Do we prepare again? I think we may be preparing again here. Let's have a look at what Cry Havoc would do for you. It's only a 65% chance, and it's not a great stress heal. Which is why I wanted Vegesta. Vegesta is the best ability in the game for that particular thing. Oh, I'm missing people. I really am. Well, I'm going to leave that till next time, because it's been a long video. So, until then, folks.